Studies have shown that clear answers to these three questions can enhance teacher clarity, thereby potentially doubling the rate of learning in our students. And if you think about it, these are the questions that students want to know when they come into your classroom. What are we going to do today? Why do I need to know this? And what do I need to do to pass? Oftentimes, student misbehavior isn't the result of a desire to break the rules. Rather, it results from students not knowing, or at least not being told, what they are supposed to be doing. So if students know exactly what you want them to do and what you are expecting them to be doing, they're less likely to do something you don't want them to be doing. If you ask a student at any moment, what are you supposed to be doing? They should be able to answer. Here's a few tips on letting them know what is expected of them. Display the expectations in the same place daily. This adds to the routine. Avoid excessive wordiness and write it in a clear way that is student-friendly, and find a structure that works for you. Here are four that might help you. The first is simply answering the questions what and how, right? So you can put this on the board, maybe tape it off, have the question, what are we doing today? And how do I know if I got it? Post it on there and permanently, and then you can just fill it in. On the side there, I give you an example in a history class. So that's the most basic. Here's a little more complex way of doing this. And this one, I think, will help you plan your lessons a little better, too. So again, mark off on the board or someplace visible these four questions. So what are we going to learn today? Why are we going to learn it? How are we going to learn this? And how are we going to know if we got this? Again, you can fill in those answers to that question, and it'll help you refine what you are going to plan for the day. So this one's a little longer than the last one. Here's one that's kind of in the middle. This is kind of my favorite here. This is a student point of view template. So from the student's point of view, answer, today I will. What's your expectation for them? What's the agenda for the day? So that I can, right? What's the motivator for what you're going to be doing today? And I'll know I got it if, right? What is that success criteria for this day? With all three of these templates, it's really important to figure out what does success look like today, right, on a daily basis, and then communicate that to students. And then everything we do today should lead to that success criteria, right? One more template that's more Mad Lib style, if that's your jam, is this one that was developed by LA County Office of Education. And so you just fill in the blank. So students will be able to verb, right? By, indicate what the task is that you're going to have them do, whether it's reading or taking notes or whatever, using whatever the tool is. And then this one is more for you as the teacher, with blank, what strategies are you going to be using for that? This one actually kind of forces you to think what strategies, instructional strategies, you're going to be using to deliver the content and define the success criteria. So I hope one of these four helps you develop a clear objective.